Nothing but net.
It commemorates a 1991, 92, I think it was 91, 92. But I judging by the way Jordan was dressed, and I'll address that later. But it was between Larry Bird and Michael Jordan over a Big Mac and fries. It was a pretty good commercial. I think it aired during the Super Bowl too. It was one of the highlights of the year because back then competition was a lot more fierce. Larry Bird was one of the most prolific shooters of all time. You think of Reggie Miller, you think of John Stockton, you can think of Steph Curry, and Larry Bird will always be in the discussion. So that's how good Bird was. And they always had a little friendly rivalry. They always had a friendly rivalry going on. They even had a video game back in the day called Jordan versus Bird. It was a pretty good game for the time. I had it when I was a boy, but I digress. The color pattern of the shoe is modeled after the jumpsuit that Jordan wore in that commercial. All of the funky colors, perfectly representative of the early 90s, particularly 1991, 92, 93. I know because I had several of those short pant jumpsuits. They look silly now, but that was the shit back then. That pair of Jordans, you were the freshest on the block. The leather quality is about the same as any other Jordan 1. However, the colored patterns of it, it has a similar fabric as to what was popular back then. Kind of like a denim-lish. I don't know how to describe it exactly. But I know that this style of fabric was popular back in the 90s. Once again, I had them. This colorway represent something that was banned too, apparently. At least that's what I heard. I don't think so, because I don't see a banned colorway on this. There's no banned colorway on this. Can you see a banned colorway on this? Because I can't see one. Nah, can you? I don't. I mean, I can't see it. But according to, I think it was the Sneaker News, that's what it was. But I totally disagree with that. Anyway, on the toe box, the leather, it's not bad, but it's not particularly great either, though. The swoosh, I like the swoosh. The swoosh has a nice little touch to it. I like the black with the red thread. That's okay. But otherwise, it's just a regular shoe. Besides the dope colorway, I do like the blacking on the bottom of the shoe as it goes against the rest of the colors. I mean, otherwise, yeah, it's a decent shoe overall. I recommend it 110 because I got the feeling that, that this shoe is going to go up in value. I think that this shoe will be worth $350 by the end of this year. Quote me. So just hold out for this on-foot review. Hold out for this on-foot review that I'm going to do later. Hold out for this on-foot review that I'm going to do later on today. And I'll drop it for you around, I want to say around 10 p.m. Central Time, that is. Cut.
What's in the bag?
Lunch. Big Mac, fries.
Play you for it.
You and me for my Big Mac?
First one to miss watches the winner eat. No dunking.
One me. Which me? Get in there.
Off the floor, off the scoreboard, off the bankboard, no rim.
Over the second rafter, off the floor, nothing but net. Through the window, off the wall, nothing but net.
What you want is what you get, and McDonald's today.
Off the expressway, over the river, off the billboard, through the window, off the wall, nothing but net.